Lloyd Consulting stickers, t-shirts and mugs are available by clicking the link to the Google form in the video description below. Good morning. Today is the 30th of April and this is part 4 of the Slightly Shambolic Shuffle around the Pride of Longbridge at Coupes Park in Birmingham. It commemorates the day 18 years ago this month that MG Rover went bankrupt. You wouldn't know that though, considering just how many amazing cars there are here. 2001 to 2 MGF, very late one. MG ZS 2006 to 7, although that's a late registration. They weren't maybe on 2005, of course. I don't know if this is a 180 or just a 120. Could well be a 180 actually. Do apologise by the way if I get things wrong, if there's wind, if I get interrupted, if I fall over, all that kind of stuff. I'm afraid that's just the way it goes on this channel. 2001 MGF with some wood bits on the interior, very nice. Ooh, a Morris Ital 1981. This is a 1.7 HLS from good old Boredom Stringer. I remember that dealer group from back in the day. Fancy, got a rev counter and everything. Rev counter, vinyl roof with the 1.70 series. Amazing. Now we're going to be careful with a lot of these ZTs and 75s viewers because we don't talk about diesels on this channel. So just got to make sure we check the rev counter before we look, and so we move on. Yes, past both of those and on to this 45. Can't talk about that one either. Oh gosh, an Austin Ambassador wire edge. Oh yes. Now this isn't the 1.7L that was in 500 bus stops. This is a 2 litre HL, and someone's got some very interesting wheel trims on it. I have got a video on an Austin Ambassador coming up soon. I'm not going to sing that song because I'll get in trouble with well, not just your ears, but also copyright infringement if I do. But very nice. I lost an Ambassador wire edge. 2004 to 5 Rover 75 facelift. Fortunately, that's a V6, and it has a beige leather interior. I do like a nice beige leather interior, viewers. Plenty of fans around here of Ian Seabrook's Hubnut channel, unsurprisingly. And right, we talked about this one too, excellent. Another V6, that's very good. And this one on the right hand side of the blue car, these are both 2004 to 5. This is a V8 with the premium grille. Romanian plates, amazing. The Rover 75 V8 and the MGZT 260 are very rare. They are only made from, let's get this right, 2003 to 5. There's the 100th anniversary edition. Yeah, it'll be 2004 then. V6, very good, that's what we like. Ooh, we've got beige leather interior on this side and beige leather interior on this side with wood. Excellent. I get very happy when I see beige leather interiors, views. Makes you feel better. Right, now we better be careful about this one here, because although it's got a beige leather interior, it might not have the right engine in it. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, we'll better move on then. Ooh, an MG6 Magnet. This will be a TSE actually, with the parking sensors, I think. Way to tell is it has front parking sensors. Yes, it's a TSE. Be about 2012, thereabouts. Right, can't talk about that one.
I did, yeah. I used
Rover 75 Tourer, check the rev counter. Well, that one's alright actually. Yeah, probably a 2.5 V6. Not sure exactly what year that is. Ooh, a P6. I wonder what specification this is. It's an M, so my feeling is with this dash it's a 2200 automatic. It's funny, in the background I'll discuss something in a second, but it shows the sort of breadth of cars that come to Pride of Longbridge. Check the rev counter. Yep, skip that one. So yeah, Rover 25 there, but we've got this 2022-2023 MGHS right next to this little Mini from the early 90s here, this Italian job edition. It goes to sort of show that all kinds of stuff comes to this event. And of course MG is still going, although that site up there, which is just the other side of those trees at the back there, I think is just barely more than a site where they have some cars stored now. There's nothing going on in terms of manufacturing. 2019-2020 MG3. I have a feeling with this one it's going to be the exclusive. Yes, it is, with a little bits of chrome around there. Right, let's go over there and have a look at some more Rover 200 and 400s. With a huge crowd of people around it, here is a Rover R8 200 drag car. It made quite a noise when it came in. I don't think I've ever seen a Rover R8 200 made into a drag car before. But there's always a first time for everything, isn't there? Look at that. Then we have Rover 400 Tourer here. This will be probably a K-series engine one. This will be a 1.6 Tourer, although we would just call it a 400 Tourer, 416 Tourer, with the later dash in it. So about 1996, something like that. And then we have pre-facelift R8 200 here. Honey blue is the name of this colour. These wheels are off, I think, a Tomcat, so they look good, but they're not quite the right ones. Interesting interior. I've never seen one with a blue interior like this before. I imagine this is probably an SI or something like that, or no, it's an SLI, 214 SLI. 92, 93 registration. I think it's probably a 92 actually. 1990, 495, 220 GSI 3-door. Very rare now, the 3-door Rover R8s. 2000 Rover 45 1.8 Club Saloon. British Racing Green, yeah, a most agreeable colour of yours. 1995 Rover 416 SLI, one of the last ones actually in this shape, with a Honda engine and automatic gearbox. Rover 25 GTI 2001. I have driven one of these actually, viewers, on the channel, and it was amazing. Drove it back in January.
So I slung that in my tool. The little book.
1990-1991 214S. Absolute base model this. I think it's actually had a carb on it and 75 horsepower. It's only one of the only R8 200s to not have fuel injection. And if I remember correctly, these don't actually have any wood at all. They have no wood. It's just, yeah, there he goes plain. Thank you, sir. Very rare. They only made these, I think, in 3-doors. This is the absolute base model R8 200. They do a 5-door as well. This, I think, non-metallic paint. This would be like the cheapest R8 a lot.
It has is the sunroof. Is an extra.
Windy windows, and just wonderful base model goodness. Thank you, sir. Oh, a 220 GTI. viewers. Very nice. There's a 216 and a 220 GTI actually. This will have, for 220 you have the T-Series engine in it. Used to be in 1992 I think probably. 98, 99 Rover, I think it was called the 1.6 Cabrio. Unless this has a VVC in it, which it might do actually. We've got the later dashboard in it from the R8 200. I forget the name of this colour. Talking of base models, we've got the it's Rover 214i here. This is a Sprint Special Edition. See, someone's put a different door on it at some stage. So this is the face, the sort of kind of in between model that came in late '92 with the different headlamps and the different indicators before we put the grid on. You can see someone's put an aftermarket grill on and taking it off. That's very nice. Look at this. Is this a 214 SEI by any chance, viewers?
Oh, we were in someone else.
Yes, it is. I think this is the very car that Steph, my driver classic, actually drove on our channel a while ago. This would be a 95 only. 216 SLI. It's very similar to a car I used to have myself. Again, it was an auto like this. Mine was Nightfire Red. It looks very smart, doesn't it? With the two-tone paint. You can see the very late R8 200s don't have two-tone paint. This one does. I think it looks fantastic, personally. So we'll go and see these as well. We did have a look initially at this stand, but obviously more cars have arrived since we started. So this one on the left we can't talk about, this one we can. Such a forward-thinking car, which was just developed on a minimal budget, but now everybody wants these. Everybody wants cars like this. Sort of car that looks like an off-roader, but based on a normal hatchback. Another 3-door R8 here. This would be a GSI, I think, with an interior like that. Yeah, 220 GSI, 94, 95, 420 GSI. Amazing car. Beautiful condition. This is the HHR 420. 97, 98 registration. In absolutely lovely condition. This is the top of the range HHR model. Isn't that beautiful? And it's actually from the local dealership at the time to where I was living, which is Rolls Garage in Chandler's Ford, just near Eastleigh. Early Rover 216 GSI here, registered April 1990 with the optional leather interior, which I'm not sure if that's a beige interior, views though. It's very nice though. I like it very much. I don't know why someone's put a sort of a padlock and chain on there. It's strange. It's a lower spec 45 here, but it's got parking sensors. Maybe they fitted as optional. They're not necessarily the best parking sensors on these. This one, I think, is one of these ones that came in mid 2003. So it's not a facelift, but a lot of the things underneath are kind of the same. So it has the different dash in it, and it has the Euro 4 compliant engine. And a Honda Concerto. Excellent, viewers. We like those very much. 1990 to 1991 Honda Concerto, which is the sister car to the R8 200. This will have the probably the 1.5, 1.6 D series in it. So rare these now, but so unbelievably rare. This is the EX model. They actually were built side by side on the same production line. Rover 416 GSI. Very nice views. It's not right at the end, but it's quite close to the end, this one. It's be about 1993 onwards. Here's this car we saw in part 1, which says it's 214 SI, but it's got an automatic gearbox in it, so I don't know actually what engine's in that. Another cabrio here, so it's a later cabrio with the R3 200 dash in it. Be about, if that versatile print is accurate, it'd be about 96, 97. Another R8 200 with more wood than normal, so maybe a 216, probably an S. No, sort of GSI actually would be with leather interior. 94, 95. MG ZS 2003. I wonder if this is a 180. Yes, it is. Excellent. Number 45, 2003. Don't know what specification now. So it's got the 1 point. It's got the K series in it. Some description. Ooh, a 220 GTI. Very nice. 92, 93. Yeah, 92, 93 with the little round the corner headlamps. That's what it is, round the corner indicators. But no grille yet. Another streetwise, which check the rev counter in this one. Oh, better move on. Right, let's go down there and see if there's any more 800s that turned up and things like that. Very late streetwise here. Probably MG Rover plates. 2005. (2021) MGHS. It's a manual. I think this is the exclusive. Several of these actually. Rover 25, 2004 to 5, facelift. Hopefully we can talk about this one. Yes, we can. That S on the back, I don't think that's a trim level. 2004 to 5 MG ZT 190 with some lacquer peel. And then we filmed all this stuff a little bit earlier. It's just we have an FDH Rover Tomcat. The FDHs were cars that were supposed to go over to Japan, but they never did. They got re-imported over here. And they had things like very nice beige leather interiors and air conditioning, and they were all registered on NFDH plates. And that one has got the air conditioning, of course. That's very nice, viewers. I love this beautiful Rover Vitesse Coupe. 98, 99 registration. Beige leather interior. These were hand-built cars. Being a Vitesse, I imagine this is the T-Series Turbo. Very desirable specification for an 800 now, the 2-litre turbo. And we've got another 800 here. I'm not entirely sure what year it is. This has the silver grille fins, so it'll be after 1996. And more beige leather interior goodness. With wood, very agreeable. So yeah, Sterling hatchback, so quite a late one. Right, viewers, we better actually speed things up and get going because we've got an awful lot more to cover. Since I went away and came back, we've had some more MGs turn up in this area. 1973-74 MG BGT. I think this colour is sand glow from memory. Ooh, someone's put a front spoiler on this one.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you. 1971-72 MGB Roadster. Different grille on this one. Some mini light wheels. MGF late one. 2003 MG TF with part beige leather interior and a hard top. (2045 TF with beige leather interior and wood. That's better, isn't it, viewers? Very agreeable. (1998 to 1999 MGF), again with beige leather interior and wood. Yes. Another TF here. Some interesting rollover hoops on that one. Late MGF, probably 3 style, about 2001. I think this colour's Sunspot. Busy. TF135. That looks like a sort of part MG6 grill or something like that. MGZS 120, probably this one.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm the truck.
With interesting green seats. We actually missed a whole row of cars earlier, viewers, so we're going to go and have a look at these over here as well. Trying to do this carefully, we'll miss a lot of stuff out. (2004 to 5 MG ZR 160). It does look rather nice in that colour, doesn't it? Check the rev counter with this 75 before we say anything. Yep, just as well I checked. Oh, it's an LE 500. These were one of the continuation. These were the continuation cars that came in when production of a TS restarted actually here at Longbridge in 2008. Didn't sell a lot of them though, because you could pick up a TF like this one here at the time for not a lot of money. So it was a bit of a hard sell proposition. Not so keen on the sort of brown and beige. I'd just prefer the beige of this 2003 2004 one. 1998 1999 MGF. Steptronic, so this will be the automatic version. The later version of the gearbox will step speed because B&W have the right to name Steptronic. Another late MGF. Another late MGF, 2001. 2002 TF. 1999 MGF with the green leather interior. It's interesting, isn't it? One thing that's difficult about doing things like this is that the back of a TF and an F looks virtually the same. That's a very interesting one with these strange dials in the parking sensors. Ooh, 2004 TF with some kind of anniversary seat. This must have been a special edition with this interior. Or another LE 500. Late 1275 GT in 1980 only, I think. And then Morris Cooper S. I was wondering when I would see you, my friend. I saw you Allegro over there.
Did you?
Yes.
Where's your Rover park?
Just there.
Just there.
And Roger's waiting for you.
Just there. Roger's in there, is he?
Roger's in there, waiting for you.
I'll give him a little wave.
You can give it a wave. He'd be very much appreciative of that.
How are you feeling now?
Okay, I'm already on part 4 of a Shambolic Shuffle.
Oh, you're going to be so tired after today.
I am, but I've got another event tomorrow as well, my friend.
Oh, where are you going tomorrow?
Octagons and Longships at Withall Transport Museum.
Oh, yes, Mamie's going to that. I'm not.
Don't be sad, my friend.
Oh.
Right, I better get going. I've got about 15 more parts to film.
Oh, lots of minis.
Oh, I've done those already.
All right. At least there's no diesel ones.
Don't talk about those. See, I haven't done all the minis because more have turned up since I was here. We'll have to look at some more minis then. 1995-96. The Mark 6 Mini. What specification is this? Oh, it's a Mayfair. It's one of the last Mayfairs. Interesting. Another late Mayfair here. Again, about 1995-96. Mayfair lasted, I think, over 10 years in production, actually. The Mini Mayfair was way before the Maestro and Montego Mayfair. 83-84 Mini here. 81-82. Who knows what that originally was. 1969. Morris Mini Cooper. I think we've done that before. Cooper S. 69-70. This is, I don't know actually. It's not a city. It's a Sprite or something. Oh, this is a Mayfair. The Mayfair's kind of changed quite a lot during their production life. Very early Mini here, Austin 7 version. This will be 60, 61, something like that. 1966. MGB. I thought for a second someone was shutting a door on me. Not quite. I think we've seen those before. Right, we'll go back down here. I think the Rover 95, you certainly haven't seen that. Rover 95 was right at the end of P4 production. There was 95 and 110, so this will be between 62 and 64. I love this colour. It's a lovely interior, isn't it? We saw Alex Max's assets earlier on. She has a Rover 100 from 61, and I have driven it, although it was terrifying. 1974-5 Rover 2000 SC. It's got a beige interior views, but I have a feeling that's probably a vinyl one. Not that it matters really. And then we'll just finish off this part by having a look at all these minis that have turned up since I was last here. We are going to have to get going a bit fast for you because otherwise we're going to be here forever. 1995, 1996 Mini Cooper. 1965 minivan when it was still badged as an Austin. Colour looks a lot paler actually on in real life and on camera. It's just an interesting seat to put in it. No security whatsoever because you can't even lock the front doors. So this is for the plate, a 70s Mini made to look like a much earlier one, which is weird. Very weird. And it's got a K series in it. Okay. (1965) Austin Mini Countryman with the non-locking front doors again. Coupes Sport Sabia 2000. (1997, 1998) Mini Cooper Mark 7. Another Cooper here, an earlier one, 91, 92. Flame Red, 1990 to 91. Very late Cooper Sport, 2001 registered, but of course they only made them until 2000. October 2000 was the last of production. 88, 89 Mini here, and then this will be one of the sister cars to the car used Danger Man. That was 731 HOP, it was 732. These are made, I think they were registered in 63, they were press cars. And this is a Cooper S, but not a badge one. This got 2 engines in it or something? Wow. No, just got 1 engine in the back.
Yeah, well, he's got all of Paul Matty's stuff and everything, and he runs it now. All brand.
Right, we've seen that one before. Okay, great, that part is finished. We can move on. Well, thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, leave a comment below, and we shall see you again for part 5